Tabenyang Etchu, global policy analyst, joins us from Washington for more on the conversations around Guinea-Bissau. Good evening, Mr. Etchu, if I got that correctly. Mr. Etchu, what more do you know so far about why the military decided to suspend the electoral process just days after voting in Guinea-Bissau?
I think the information is still a little bit fuzzy. They have really not given the reason why they decided to upstage the promulgation of the electoral results, which was planned for tomorrow. So the situation is still fluid, but they have indefinitely suspended the electoral process, and they are going to form a military council to run the country until further notice. That is the information that is coming from our sources on the ground at this time.
Right. And now, from your perspective, does this takeover that's happening right now, does it appear to be a planned coup or a reaction to the dispute surrounding the election results?
You can certainly not dismiss either of the options that you've presented, but if you look at in the region, there seems to be a trend with young officers being disenchanted with the way the states are being run, and they're deciding to take matters into their own hands. But we must also not forget that Guinea-Bissau has a record, a history of coup d'etats. I think from 1974, we have about 9 of those coup d'etats. And the incumbent president, Mbalo, had claimed that he survived about 4 of those coup d'etats. So it looks like it's a perennial problem in that country.
Right. So let's talk about, political impact. In your opinion, do you think this development, could impact political stability in the wider West African region, which, has already seen several military interventions in recent years?
We're already seeing that happening, and if care is not taken, the frustration of the young people that is being manifested by elements within their own generation in the military could be a trend. Look at the charade that happened in Cameroon and Côte d'Ivoire. It is hard to dismiss that this might not be a way out for some of those young ones who feel that their own turn to provide leadership and governance of their countries is being frustrated by the old and expired leadership that has been there since the 1960s.
Well, so now in the suspension of electoral process, what are the immediate implications for Guinea-Bissau's population in terms of, security, access to essential goods, and of course the trust in democratic process?
Obviously, there's going to be uncertainty every time that there is a change of governance, particularly one that is characterized by what has happened there as a coup d'etat. But if they come in and provide stability and leadership, then the people are going to give them a chance. But this would seriously impact the democratic process across the sub-region. Is it moving forward? Will this still be the best form of governance? Or there is an alternative for the African countries? Because democracy, again, should not be something that fits in every context and every society. Even though we might say that it is one of the best form of governance. But if you look at some of those countries in the Middle East with monarchies, they are pretty much doing well and their people are doing okay. So I think majority of the people at the grassroots, the people of each of these countries, what they want is a better state of affairs, better living conditions, good infrastructure, good education, good healthcare, and a better future for their children. If somebody is going to provide that to them, be it from the military or from the civil society, I think the people will be comfortable with that.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Etchu, for joining us and giving us your insight on this conversation. We will follow up and see how it goes. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.